What are you going to play first?
Well, I'm actually debuting a brand new original song today. It's called A Whole Lot About Nothing.
Okay.
And it's dedicated to my father, George Elbreg. And it will be on the 25th of this month. It will be 15 years since he passed.
Oh, man.
He was someone who, has never backed down from a challenge. He was always interested in trying something new. He never settled. He was never idle. As the lyrics in this song, and it really, I could probably add 3 or 4 or 5 more, verses to this song to just talk about all the things that he accomplished. But I'd certainly like to dedicate this to him, as well as, all other fathers, especially here we're coming up, I think a week from Sunday for Father's Day.
Yeah.
So, because I guarantee there's, so many fathers that had a similar work ethic like he did. As mentioned in the song, he started working at 11 with the paper route, which, again, I don't think, among his generation was very uncommon. But, this song is certainly unique to him just because of the different things that he did and how he cared for his friends and his family.
Okay. Well, let's hear it.
All right. It's called A Whole Lot About Nothing. So we'll see how this goes. First time I've played it really in completion for anyone. So
nice.
Here you go, Dad. Now let's do a take 2. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. Sorry, thanks for your patience, everyone. He started to work at a very young age, from 11 years old on, which set the stage for his hard-working frame of mind. A paper route person at a hardware store, then a trucking company after a few years more, where he made his way as an LPA over time. He knew a little bit about everything and a whole lot about nothing. He'd forgotten more than most will ever know. And though he did not coin the phrase, he often used it to give his friends praise, never once implied that it applied to him. He often shared more than most of what he earned, plus his time, talent, friendship, and love, with steadfast loyalty, as each of his friends would soon learn. He helped to pay his sisters' tuition fees, as they both sought to earn each of their degrees, and later helped their mom too, with not a penny asked in return. He knew a little bit about everything and a whole lot about nothing. He'd forgotten more than most will ever know. And though he did not coin the phrase, he often used it to give his friends praise, never once implied that it applied to him. But it did then, and it still does, because of the kind of man that he was. Son, brother, husband, uncle, father, and friend, tried and true, through thick and thin. As if work and family weren't enough to do, he raised and trained horses, showed and judged some too, and also learned to sail, play piano, and paint some too. He taught me how to ride and ice skate too, and did many of the things that Dad's supposed to do. And on top of all that, he became a deacon too. He knew a little bit about everything and a whole lot about nothing. He'd forgotten more than most will ever know. And though he did not coin the phrase, he often used it to give his friends praise, never once implied that it applied to him.
Yeah, for George. That's awesome, man.
Thanks so much.
We appreciate that. Hey, Don, can you stick around?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
We'd like to get at least one more from you here in just a couple of minutes. It's a Korn Jam Thursday on KORN Country 100.3, 825. It's Fritz Mosher in for Brandon. Don Elbreg coming up next. So we heard the first song you dedicated to Dad, The Whole Lot About Nothing, which is an amazing song. We're going to post that on Facebook and online here in a few minutes too.
Awesome. The
story behind the song, is really impactful as well. It just kind of makes that song really come to life. What are we going to hear next? What are you going to do for us next?
Well, this is a cover. One of my guitar heroes, and I'm sure, literally millions of other guitar players across the country, really, all over the world. Stephen Stills. This is one of his songs, and he's recorded it in many different, capacities. But there are some live versions of this, and I highly recommend people, look him up online. There's videos and things like that of his performances. Also, I think you can get on a couple of his recordings. But it's called Treetop Flyer, and it's probably one of my favorite songs by definitely, I think, one of my top three guitarists. It's kind of hard to. It's kind of like asking people, what's your favorite kind of, what's your favorite pizza place or your favorite kind of music. It's like, well, what genre are you talking about?
Exactly.
But Stephen Stills, he's one of those people that rock, folk, country, blues, bluegrass, everything. And so this is one of his songs.
Okay.
So. I could be a rambler from the 7 Dials. I don't pay taxes 'cause I never file. I don't do business that don't make me smile. Love my aeroplane, she got style. Treetop flyer. I fly any cargo that you can pay to run. Bush league pilots, they just can't get the job done. You got to fly down into the canyon, you don't ever see the sun. There's no such thing as an easy run for treetop flyer. Born survivor. I fly low, I'm in high demand. Go 15 feet over the Rio Grande. I blow the mesquite right up off of the sand. Seldom seen, especially when I land. When treetop flyer. Born survivor. People been asking me, where'd you learn to fly that way? It's over in Vietnam, chasing in VA. The government taught me, and they taught me right. Stay down under the tree line, you might be alright. Treetop flyer. Born survivor. I'm coming home, I'm running low and fast. Promise my woman, this ain't gonna be my last. I get the ship down, I tie off fast. And then some old boy walks up and says, hey son, wanna make some fast cash? Treetop flyer, born survivor. Well, there's things I am, and there's things I'm not. I'm a smuggler, and I could get shot. Ain't going to die, no, I ain't going to get caught. You see, I'm a flying fool, and my aeroplane is just too high. I'm a treetop flyer, born survivor. Used to work alone.
Yeah. Nice. When was the first time you heard that song? Do you remember?
I think it was probably back in maybe in 1991 or 92. I heard it on the radio, and I had to find. I found that record, and as a matter of fact, you know, I'm sure that song was just still ringing in my dad's ears because I mean I played it. You know, when we go on trips to horse shows and things like that. I mean, I just left it in the CD player.
Nice. Well, it was a great take on it. We appreciate you stopping by. Again, where can people find you?
DonElbreg.com, and also on Facebook at Don Elbreg Music.
All right. Got to say happy birthday again to Cousin Sarah, celebrating 40 today, right?
That's right.
All right. Happy birthday, Sarah. Don, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks so much for having me.